Hello, today I'm going to show you my IFAK, my individual first aid kit. I got this pre-filled a couple of decades back. It's for bicycling. It's not signal color, but it does say first aid on the pouch. And it has some Velcro back here where you're supposed to strap it on the bike. And in case you're interested, this thing is 10 by 13 by 5 centimeters, and that's 4 by 5 by 2 inches. Mainly this consists of two compartments. One big compartment here. That's usually where the more serious the wound treatment stuff is, and a small compartment up front here where I usually keep my medicine. So both are zippered, and yeah, let's dig into this. Alright, first let's have a look inside the small compartment. It zips open, and it has basically just two kinds of medicine in here, and that's this one. This is for diarrhea, something you do not want to have while hiking. That can really spoil the trip. And it's just some paracetamol, some painkillers, and that's basically it for the front compartment. Now let's dig into the main compartment. Like I said, this was pre-filled. I emptied it with time and filled it up with the stuff I thought was needed, or for the stuff I need. Before I go into this, however, I want to lose a couple of seconds to talk about tourniquets. So I've seen a lot of first aid kits. They have tourniquets inside here. Now I have worked as in the emergency services voluntarily besides my job, and I have never ever had the use to use a tourniquet. You do that where you have arterial bleeding, where it's really a heavy wound. I just don't think the standard hiker in Europe or in Germany might need this. Something different, however, if I were a soldier, I think for soldiers it's must have. I think it's for big wounds like gunshot wounds or stuff like that. That is something where you need that. So there's no tourniquet in here. If I need to, I can always use a belt. What the tourniquet does is it compresses your limb so far as to stop the circulation in that limb and the blood squirting out. So if you need to do that, you can do that with anything you get at hand. You can use paracord, you can use your belt, you can use a gauze, which you just turn with something. As long as you apply pressure, you're gonna achieve the same thing. So let's dig inside here, the main compartment. So the first thing I have in here is a Band-Aid gauze. So that's something I could use to compress the limb. It's just to wrap around here, right? Next thing I packed in, because I thought that was kind of important or something that could happen, is let's see. Oh no. Actually, this is the Band-Aid. The other thing is a burn gauze, I think. Yeah, it's a burn gauze. So it's basically also to wrap around, but it has a sterile pad you could put on the burn section of your skin. So I might have that when I burn myself on the stove or whatever. Also, I have a pack of tissues in here. I know that's not, that's actually not first aid, but I had the space, so I just threw it in here. Another thing that's kind of important is a space blanket, a mylar blanket. So actually I got the bigger size. This is the size I usually have. This one's a bit bigger. That's helpful to prevent hypothermia or something like that. Actually the most important thing is this one. And these are just standard band-aids. They're blister band-aids right here. Special blister band-aids, which when you catch a blister while hiking. And a big piece of band-aid, which has the wound topping right here, the thing that goes on the wound, and the sticky part on top and on the bottom. And you could just cut the piece you need to put on your cut or whatever. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah. Also in here is a little tool to remove ticks. I have a small and a big one. Let me show you. And that's the tick remover. Ticks are something you do not want to mess around with. They're a nuisance. And let's see, yeah, finally, last thing I got in here are these sterile alcohol wipes to sterilize surfaces when I need to. And on the other side, there's also a wipe for my glasses in here. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all I need for a hike. And yeah, short video, but thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.